Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Quad-V. We're bringing you live coverage all the way from Epic 8, the Thermaltake eSports Quality 4 Challenge, where we'll be taking away with TCM and Fragmasters in the lower bracket finals. I am Menace. Alongside me, I have Machine.
Hi.
And now we're going to be jumping right into this matchup. Ninth round is underway already, and it's going to be a brilliant match. I can't say any less. Yesterday, these teams went into the match. They played at a 3-mapper, 3 overtimes across all 3 maps. And just a great game overall.
And a sensational comeback from Fragmasters.
Definitely so. Now we do have Jermaine, the last man standing with the knife. Quick little roster rundown as this knife finishes off. For Fragmasters, we have Minska, Vey, Blazy, Soaker, Peter. And for the TCM side, we have Jermaine, Lubberschmier, Paradox, Froster, and Hectic. And with that, the choice for sides will be going down. City, Streets, which side would you be preferring right now?
I think defense. I think Fragmasters have made the right decision there. They're going to want to play defense. You know, they can with defense you can set the I was about to say set the pace, which is quite unusual for defense. I think the way if you can contain the bomb sites, especially A. I mean, TCM did play a very strange A with Paradox and Hectic, if I remember rightly. Still though, I'm going to say TCM are going to put a bit of a fight. Aggressive play means that their SMGs can do a nice little bit of work in market. If they can control market, this game could very easily go TCM's way. This half, rather. Oh my god, that was a good stretch.
Although we are waiting for one more player to move over for the TCM side, and we'll be jumping into the match. As you said, yeah, defensive play from Fragmasters. Got to remember, got those long range areas on A and B side, close range SMG work on mid. And I'm literally going to see who's going to be coming out on top with those individual battles. Actually wait for the last of the guys to ready up. If you guys want, take this time to go and like our Facebook page. It's facebook.com/QuadV. Like our Twitter, or like our Twitter, follow our Twitter, which is @QuadV. And then, of course, if you guys want to check out any of our previous work, it is youtube.com/QuadVTV. And of course, this match will be up on there later.
Yeah, do you have like an ETA on VODs for everyone?
VODs at the moment are looking to be around about, well, as soon as we get back, really, the internet isn't all that sufficient here. And with that, we will be jumping right into this matchup. First round, scopes.
Go for it.
Let's go for it. Paradox going to be the one taking the bomb, has been playing that bomb pretty much every time we've seen him so far. Bounce onto that van, does drop the bomb before he does a very smart play. You don't want to have that bomb actually falling. Or, you know, if Paradox had to die right now, he would be in a very bad position. Or he would drop the bomb in a very bad position.
I think Fragmasters are throwing that nade already, suggests that they might have analysed a little bit of previous play from TCM on this map. Trying to throw in kind of an anti-Hectic Paradox nade. Hectic obviously kind of dabbling in both SMG and AK. He's got an AK in his hands at the moment, but still Minx holding B site. Spots one on wood and his teammate on fences trying to do some damage in the form of Vey. As he holds B arch through a slit. Very little you can see, apart from a little bit of market as well. As this round really does hit a standstill. Froster looking to break the silence there. There are 3 players for TCM on that B site. As Froster droning his way into B arch. Finally, the silence is stopped by Blazy. Is this going to encourage the push from TCM? It does, as Paradox gets the fragment to Hectic onto his teammate. Oh, dearie, dearie me. And that's just making the job of that a little bit easier as Paradox gets the fragment to Minx, trying to make up for his failed frag. Vey just getting a lovely deal into Froster. Froster hadn't quite got his position right. It's Paradox now last man standing with very little time left. Lands the tag but not the frag onto Vey. And time is definitely of the essence for Paradox now. Lands the tag onto Soaker, pushing up now onto Vey. Because he's going to take him down. Does take him down with a hip fob, but the time surely Fragmasters are going to play this smart. As Paradox gets the bang into Kiosk. There's a player there, but Blazy mops it up. Fragmasters happy with that.
Very first round, a little bit of a slow push there from TCM, no doubt, just trying to find out where Fragmasters are going to be playing, how they're going to be playing it, and how they feel Fragmasters are going to be sitting in. Definitely a slow game pace right now. Of course, these guys are playing for a spot in the grand final, which will be up against Team ESPC, who's pretty much just dominated this tournament so far. Looking very strong as they will have that 1 map advantage moving into the grand final. We do see Hectic spotting the head of Peter there. Unfortunately, it's not going to go his way. Minska takes out Paradox. Where is Vey? Very cheeky little position here behind this bin. Sometimes overlooked by players that moving in on that bomb site.
It's true. However, once you play it once or twice, which Faye has already done, those playing fences, he's just going to mix those positions up, hopefully try and throw TCM as Froster does get the frag onto Blazy.
It is looking good for TCM so far. And there, Soka brings it back, but takes out Lubberschmier. And now with Froster moving up, Soka might want to move back, give himself some cover. No rounds coming out. Quite a few connect with Froster. The problem is that Soka is the only man here on this bomb site. And he's going to have a massive challenge coming forward. There's an SMG just below him, lands the frag, bomb goes down. He is able to watch the escape route, lands a deagle or two into Jermaine. Mixer comes in to clean that one up, and now it is all down to Hectic. And he's sitting in mid. He's going to be stacking these players. He really should not be giving away his position now. He waits for it. He's not letting those guys let the time run out. And now Hectic takes out of a smoke, goes down, lands a couple of tags onto Minxka, but Soka going to finish it off with that AK. Bomb's going to go in for the defuse, and that is going to be Fragmasters with a second round now. I mean, I spoke to Peter earlier, and he seemed so excited for this matchup. He really wants to prove, well, to everyone pretty much, that they can beat TCM. They got so close to it yesterday, and looks like they just want to do it, and do it right this time.
So let's go with Frost as he both push on a nade and smoke onto those B cars up the street. Takes down Peter nicely, which means he's kind of expecting Vey on that fence's side as he begins to push. Oh, great play from Frost. He's opened that B site up single-handedly as Blazy looking to change that, taking down Jermaine. Minx rotating faster, trying to do anything to stop that bomb going down as it is going down. Froster with a third frag in a row as Soka too little, too late as he's in B arch, trying to stop that. The one that has planted was Paradox. Soka heavily tagged in B arch. Blazy behind him as well, on the way to Catwalk. There's one to intercept him, Wooden. Soka just landing the tag once again. Paradox getting away with it again. Surely, this frag belongs to Soka, does. 24 seconds now, Blazy and Soka. Froster hitting his prone key, just going to absolutely chill. Waiting for that defuse sound to come out. They can only assume it's a fake as well, as Froster gets the frag onto Blazy. Oh, and Lubberschmier's going to mop it up. Nice play from TCM. And that's 2-1, first round on the board for TCM.
Yeah, I mean, towards the end of that round, it didn't look so good for the Fragmaster side. But, I mean, Froster with a very fast push, showing some aggression, really getting his number in there. And it looked like it worked out very well for them. Are they going to be doing the same, though, is the big question. Let's jump with Froster. He seems to be the man running right out here in the front. Has spotted someone in windows. It is Soka. Soka gets tagged up, but it's not going to stop Froster at all. Down towards that A arch. There is a player just behind there to the left-hand side. He's going to keep his eye on it, but with smoke going down, his teammates will be able to move in and get that bomb down. Throws out a flash, and nade should connect here. No, it doesn't. Throws it just a little bit too far off. And now TCM cleaning house. Froster with 2 frags. Vey and Blazy are your last 2 standing. Vey moving up in mid. He's now your last man as Peter gets taken down. Peter being so enthusiastic, but not really being able to get off the blocks here. And we will see a TCM bringing it back 2-2. Froster on 7 frags after just 4 rounds. Peter yet to get a frag, though.
So let's go with Peter then. Let's see how this man... Oh, not maybe what he's doing so badly. He's definitely playing B. He's caught that nade from Froster once or twice as he does begin this push. Vey and Peter playing B once again. Yeah, you see Peter scared off by that nade from Froster the previous round, taking a safer route through fences. It's just cost him as he does get spotted. Luckily, Vey is there, taking down Jermaine. Good play from Vey, holding Peter's strong. Now, Peter actually taking a really cautious spot in launch, hoping that they're going to check just the wrong corner as they do enter it. They know his whereabouts are known. He knows, rather. As Blazy is in a arch. 1 player down, make that 2 as Blazy gets a frag onto Froster. That's both SMGs down. No, sorry, 1 SMG. Are they playing 3 AKs?
It does actually look like it. Jermaine was on SMG. He went down early.
Right.
So it looks like they ran off the spawns there. Blazy taking out Hectic. Paradox is now your last man standing. He has got that bomb with him, and it seems to be his one little hope that he has. Pulls out the SMG moving towards this A side. He knows Soka plays this bomb, so he'll definitely be trying to look for him. But Soka coming out on top was towards that flower bed, and that's going to be 3-2 in favor of Fragmasters, really holding on to that lead. But Peter needs to get himself in this game, dear lad.
Indeed. Well, let's see what Blazy's going. Is he going for the mid push? He's cautiously waiting for that A arch. He doesn't want to be caught out here by TCM.
They really are playing very cautiously.
Yeah. Well, and there it is. I see a late. He failed it, luckily, but there was a late nade that would have just caught Blazy off guard. As he does get taken down by Froster. Froster getting to the safe side once again. Soka, he's doing his best to hold A, but I mean, Froster's with one little smoke, they just completely stop any sort of real. It has to be nades, really. Nades needs to be stopping Froster, not Soka's AK, despite it doing a nice job onto him there. as TCM do get 2 quick frags. Hectic and Lubishmir behind them. Now all on Minx, 2 players left for TCM. This is more than possible. His position has been revealed. Oh, and the bomb. Oh, I think we're seeing a rotate. We are. TCM are rotating. Minx is caught on very quickly, though. This could still be his round. Bomb in the hands of Lubishmir as him and Hectic power down that spawn street. Hectic doing his best to cover, as Lubishmir is going to just try and think. There's a choice now, which could cost the round. Where is he going to plan? He's going to choose behind that car, hoping for a B-Arch push from Minxka. Now, where is Minxka? Where is he? He is pushing B-Arch. Decision was the right one from Lubishmir, as now the spots. They've got plenty of time to get into that position just to watch the push. Hectic gets the frag, and there was very little he could do there.
Definitely. And oddly enough, we actually have 2 players that are yet to get frags. Jermaine's sitting on 2 assists and a plant. But, you know, it looks like each of these teams have got the little bit of slack that they need to pick up, I could say.
Yeah, no,
the individual players need to pick up. I mean, Peter being so strong with that SMG, as we saw yesterday. Jermaine, we all know he's a brilliant AK. So why they decide that right now is going to be the moment that they do not perform can only be guessed. Hectic not feeling too comfortable in that wooden area, is feeling very edgy, looking backwards and forwards. Paradox lands the shot there on Soka. Now, what can Hectic do about it, though? He's going to be running all the way back to his teammates who are over on that A side. Froster takes out Blazy through the wall. Very nice shot from him. And Froster, I nearly want to call him the man on the mission right now, but he is playing superbly. Cannot fault him hit anyway. There is a play off to his right-hand side. He should easily be able to pick up this frag. Bomb goes down by Jermaine. Hectic takes out Peter once again. Froster gets himself a frag. Vey is the last man standing, and he's going to have an uphill struggle, and it's not going to go his way. Hectic finishing that one off, and that's going to be TCM taking the lead now.
How are TCM quite playing this? They seem to be getting that bomb down on A an awful lot. Froster, let's go with him just to see as once again as he's going through mid. No nades to stop him from Fragmasters. A late one as he just glides past it. This time going B. This could be an aggressive B from TCM. Bomb already on Catwell, making its way out as Froster's already on that B site. Smoke doing a great job from covering his push. He's made his way to B Arch, which they will not be expecting his presence there, as Paradox does open up onto Peter. Jermaine as well with a frag onto Minx. Scope down now as Vey's got it all to do. Gets one onto Froster. Lubishmir trying to put the spray down, but Vey gets a second as he's being pushed on his right side. Hasn't checked. It's going to get taken down by Hectic, and now all on Soka. He's rotated relatively quickly considering how fast that bomb has gone down. He's way over on Catwalk already, but Jermaine's going to end it. And 5-3, TCM extend their lead.
It really does look like a very strong TCM side coming together. I love that little push there from Froster, you know, coming in from that middle area, being able to cut off any reinforcements there from Fragmasters, and, you know, playing it very well there. And then, of course, being able to take over that B side. Paradox is going to be falling back. Going to go pick up that bomb. Minxka is looking towards the right direction, though. Wow, Peter takes out Jermaine, and Froster finally waking up. Or so we hope. Lubishmir onto Minxka, though, and now it is TCM pretty much all over that A-bomb side. Peter's going to go out and sacrifice himself.
Oh, he's survived. Incredible. I mean, we saw the bomb coming in. And Paradox actually like leaving the bomb on top of it, which has left a little bit of a mountain to climb for TCM now, as Fragmasters do have that one-man advantage. Peter holding A arch. He knows 2 nades have already been thrown from TCM into that arch. And with 2 players remaining, he's going to have to take his chances and sit there. As he's anticipating the push, just timed wrong there, as Lubishmir does retrieve that bomb and tries to draw out another player. Going to peek car park. Who is that in car park from Fragmaster? Must be Peter. Soka. As he just spots him. Oh, brilliant play from Soka, just taking his time, expecting that push. And Lubishmir goes down. Now, whether or not he knows the bomb's there is a different question. Hectic looking to retrieve that bomb. Oh, but Soka gets it as well. Great play from him. And 5-4.
5-4. Peter coming up here. It seems Soka and Froster both on top of the scoreboards right now for each of their teams. But, you know, you can just see it with the rest of the frags. TCM are straight up winning right now. It's just showing through. And I don't think that Fragmasters are going to have an easy game here. We do see Blazy taking up Froster. Froster goes for that fast push again. Looks like he was shut down pretty easily there. Now TCM start to wake up. Lubishmir taking out a player from Fragmasters. Hectic takes himself too. Blaze is now rotating around the back. But TCM have gone all over this A-bomb site. There's not much that Blazy will be able to do in this position. He's not going to try and push in from the archway. Although with 4 players alive, I think he has actually been spotted. Smoke going out. Does get tagged up. Bomb's going down. Is getting pushed from the left-hand side. It is Hectic grabbing himself a hat-trick that round, and TCM extend themselves to a 2-round lead.
Indeed. Well, this is this fabled fabled A push. I'd forgotten about, but I remember talking to Jermaine previously, and apparently it's Paradox and Hectic. No, Paradox and Froster rather. They talk in Czech like constantly. There's about 30 seconds of these guys just talking so fast as I think they're just clearing out the bomb site, and then straight away they just jump straight back into English once their jobs have been done. So it's, you know, they really do have a well-strutted A push, and at the moment Fragmasters are falling to it. Okay then, so Soka picking up the front to Paradox, trying to level the playing field. Still one man down on the player surviving. Hectic falls to his death as Froster gets the frag onto Blazy. Soka come around the corner as well though, and now all on Soka. Not gonna happen. Did come around peeking that corner. Great play from Soka though. 12 frags, nearly top of the scoreboard. Just Hectic taking him away from that top spot. And now really, they're going to be looking for 5 round. They really want the 5, surely.
Definitely. No, I mean, they are looking. But I mean, TCM was so strong right now. And on the attacking side, I do worry for Fragmasters that they're going to have a real tough time on on attack, especially with players like Jermaine and his very well-known nades, and the likes of Paradox on scope, picking off anyone on that catwalk area. Jermaine is head down, making his way to Wooden. Blazy onto Froster, and just like Jermaine, checks every spot he can, and then rechecking it just to be sure. Okay, such concise play from him. Does spot Vey. Very, very, very good game sense here from Jermaine right now. Playing it so well. And just with his teammates clearing out everything he can. Does spawn at the top of the street. It's going to be called. It is Minxka heavily tagged up. Jermaine gets out the way though. He knows he's got a scope alive. Again, just clearing out everything he can. Going from cover to cover. Now moving up the street, gets caught off guard as Peter pushes him down. And Peter needing to be a little bit aggressive right now. They are 3-on-3. Make that 3-on-2. TCM coming out on top. Hectic takes out Peter. And now that bomb's going to go down. There is not much that Fragmasters can do in this position, although they will be able to deny the bomb quite a bit. Blazy knows that something is going on, and behind him, he's very right as Lubishmir pushes through this mid-shops. Blazy getting tagged up. Soka takes out Hectic. Soka with another one onto Lubishmir as he just quickly turns around. And that's going to be Fragmasters. Wow, that little round sneaking in there. And it just seems like they played that one very well, really. I mean, towards the end, but they stayed calm at least. But, I mean, TCM out of position. They couldn't really do much about getting back together. And, I mean, TCM go onto the onto the defending side, 7-5 up. And they're going to be happy with that. I think so. Any edge they have over...
Yeah, Fragmasters don't seem particularly phased by it either, which I think is... I think maybe it's confidence in their attack.
Mm-hmm. Could be. Definitely could be. With that, we take it on into the second half. Looking over the scoreboards, we see Soka and Hectic sitting on 14 frags very comfortably. On the other hand, Peter and Jermaine are not doing so well. And really need to start picking up their game. That's all they can say, really. I mean, Paradox pushing through mid, going back left and right, just trying to find out where the enemy is for a start. And with Froster pushing up here on mid. Takes out one. Does get taken out by Soka, though. And with Paradox shutting down Soka. See, Minxka and Blazy lost 2 alive for Fragmasters. And they have got a whole field of TCM to try and take out. Minxka with a shot there onto Paradox. But now they've got to be careful. There is Lubishmir in Wooden. And with that, Lubishmir will pretty much be able to defend all of this bomb site. By looking towards the BLE area, Lubishmir takes out Blazy. Minxka now your last man standing. He has had to play towards mid. He's got to crawl through here though, and the one big problem is that his teammate that just died had the bomb. And now that puts him in a very bad position as he needs to try and cross this market. Has spotted a player towards that single palm. That is Lubishmir. I lie, it is Jermaine.
Hitting his prone key hard.
And has every right to do so. Minxka not one to really miss a shot. And still expecting Jermaine to be in the same spot. And that definitely is a problem. Finding that the smallest of gaps to watch through. And Lubishmir just laying down in Wooden. Oh, wow. Minxka takes out Jermaine. His foot was glitching through the wall there and only has Lubishmir to find. Lubishmir peeking out, though. Takes out Minxka. Well played there from TCM. So close from Minxka, though. I mean, that really was close. The little cheeky shot on the foot there to take out Jermaine. Very well played from him.
Indeed, I can't help but think Jermaine is going to be disappointed with that, especially if that goal makes his way. Nonetheless, let's pick up with the man himself, see if he can do something special this round, as he does fail to take the player going mid. He can call it though. SMG diving into mid-market for TCM. Fragmaster's looking to stop that bomb in the hands of Blazy. Fade, the man looking towards market. Oh, great Deagle punishing Hectic and B-Arch as Froster does do good play in mid. I think he's the one that Mink spotted as Soka takes him down as well. Great control from Fragmasters at the moment as they slow this round right on down. That aggressive play from TCM has been silent. Still though, 3v3, make that 3v2 as Soka and Paradox now exchanging frags as well, brings it to 2v2. This is really tit for tat at the moment. Blazy on catwalk, looking for one in mid. Oh, Lubishmir was pushing him, AKV SMG, and SMG came out on top. Lubishmir successfully taking him down, and now 2v1. Soka with it all to do. Not going to look towards spawn. There is a player in there, and I cannot help but feel that that would be a fool's errand to be pushing that spawn house. Not going to happen. Lubishmir gets the frag, and 9-5, an incredible lead for TCM.
They really are playing strong right now. You can't really fault them on their defense. And a 4-round difference between the two teams now. And, I mean, TCM are just going to look to grow it. They're just going to try and make it as big as they can. Try to get as many rounds as they can out of this one. Try and demoralize Fragmasters as much as they can, especially going into the second map. I mean, as much as this is a physical playing game, these guys also really do get their minds into it. See him start playing those mind games with you, that's when it can start being very dangerous. We do see Froster grab the frag there onto Peter. He has found the bomb, takes out Minx, goes for the third, takes out Soka too. And that's going to be a 5-round lead as, wow, Froster cleans house and pretty much mops Fragmaster's faces all over the floor.
Oh, it's disgraceful. 16 frags, he picked them up very quickly. Let's go with Froster again, just out of interest, see what this man is doing as he pushes into A-Arch.
A lot more aggressive than what we saw from Fragmasters on the defending half, though.
Wow, an incredible flash on himself in the A-Arch. Nothing been really pushing, though, as there's a lot of Fragmasters players. That late nade from Paradox into car park would go down a treat right now, as Jermaine's surely going to call it as that smoke comes out. Great play from him, taking down Peter, peeking that window. Flash hasn't successfully taken him. I hope that doesn't... Oh, Jermaine again, just banging all of the right spots at the moment. As Vey gets the frag onto Paradox, trying to bring this back for Fragmasters, trying to get the control back in their hands, back in the driving seat of the round. At the moment, Jermaine is just doing such a good job of it. He's got 3 frags already. Minxka going down to him as went down as well. And now TCM starting to fall. Froster trying to bring it back there, finally taking down Vey with it all. Now resting on his shoulders is Soka, once again left to clutch. 1v2, Froster and Lubishmir in very strong spots. 1 A-Arch, 1 watching his rotate. It's more than possible for Soka to do this. He's got plenty of time, 37 seconds. He's not going to rush it.
He is very limited to the A-bomb site. There's not much chance that he will be able to rotate back to that B site, and has now been spotted by Froster. Froster laying down some covering fire. Oh, it is Lubishmir. And Lubishmir in there with the Deagle, and that's going to finish him off, making it 11-5. And there's the timeout. And that's the timeout we're looking for.
Yeah, indeed. A necessary one.
But I mean, Fragmasters think they need it. Fragmasters think they need to pull something back. TCM, of course, will be sitting with smiles knowing that they've scared Fragmasters away. And Fragmasters now going to try and find any kind of flaw in the tactics. You can see them sitting away. Minx are talking to the team.
He's got his hands on his face. Not happy.
And you see the little crowd behind them supporting Fragmasters. Some would say all the underdogs of this match.
Well, yeah, debatably so. I think TCM certainly as a lineup have a lot, you know, as individuals as well. They have great achievements under their belt. As this lineup though, with Hectic and Jermaine, it's a new team, and at the moment they're doing a great job. 11-5 on city streets.
Looking over the score, Soka, wow. He is the only one on his team with double digits for frags.
Indeed, he's playing a great game, and it's such a focal point as well. He just must be sat there thinking, if my team were playing like me, if we were all
exactly, if his team was playing up to his level, and as much as you say, you know, team play, you need a lot of that. The individual skill really starts showing through. I mean, that's one of those things.
There
TCM was just going to be always going to be performing so well. Soka keeping his head in the game, keeping calm. See Froster all the way there over on the end, trying out a couple of things. TCM very awake in this matchup. Now just waiting for the last couple to ready up. Doubt there are any problems in this one.
You can hear Fragmasters talking, discussing what's going on.
Trying to find holes in the TCM. It's one of those things in the matchup. You guys, I mean, the players might talk to each other, try and find out where the problems are. But you know, once you're just sit and actually have the time to physically talk about how you're playing it, where you're spotting the enemies, then the other players can really come in and say, wait a minute, but if I played it this way, then that player did that. So they really are just trying to find the holes in the TCM defense, but unfortunately there's not many of those.
Indeed. And
if any at all.
And like we were saying before, it may come down to, your strats may not have holes in them, you just may not be getting out-aimed, Well, A was a brilliant case, you got completely outplayed. You were pushing A, you were doing all the right things, but Jermaine just had a great round, and that was the end of that. And I don't think that should really completely push away the concept of maybe trying to push A again, and hoping Jermaine doesn't get so, well, I don't want to say lucky, but doesn't play so well.
The TCM are raring to go back into this matchup. They just want to go back to that line. There's only 2 minutes left in this timeout, which Fragmasters want to use as best as they can. TCM keeping themselves hyped up though. You can see them all running around on the map. Soka moving around on that B site, all the way in the background, and he's just making sure his movement's still up to scratch, keeping his head in the game. As I say so many times, it is important to stay focused on the match and realize that you have got, or just for them to realize that there is a lot going on and they shouldn't just be focusing on themselves. I mean, sometimes it might just be Soka's only focusing on his own frags, not helping out his teammates.
And that's possible as well, yeah. But I can't, as the AAK, I can't help but feel that those frags were vital frags. So, see Peter at the bottom of the scoreboard on your screens now. He needs to pick it up. He's picking up 5 frags in 16 rounds. Let's see how Fragmasters change this up. Let's go with an SMG. Let's go with Blazy. See what he's doing, bringing to the table for us. Oh, I tell a lie. He has an AK in his hands. Peter then is the man to go with.
But this is maybe the thing that they're changing up, though.
Indeed. Okay. Well, let's see how they. No, Vey. In fact, they have swapped around. Vey now choosing to take SMG, swapping it around with Blazy. See what he's doing in market. We do see a lot of players going towards that B side. They're looking to maybe swarm onto
flank.
However,
who is that? That is Froster. You devil, you. He's come all the way around Carpick. He grabs himself the first one, pushes down into market. There's a player just below him. No, it isn't actually. As Hectic finishes off that play for him. And now, once again, TCM in the lead here. They have got the man advantage. Frost is now preventing any kind of rotate back towards that A bomb site. Mixer getting tagged up. And it's all down to Fragmasters to see if they can open up this B bomb site.
2v2. 50 seconds on the clock. Paradox is literally watching that laundry door peak, begging for Blazy's face to appear there, and it's not going to happen. Blazy taking it very steady. Mingska's going to appear though out of nowhere, jumping up from laundry. Great shot. Must have gone just above the cart, as there were 2 windows to stop his bullet. And you know what CoD4 is like. 30 seconds. Frost the last one standing. 2 players to find. The bomb sounds like it's going down. Does. 40 seconds now. Blazy behind that plant. As he's going to look to get away from that bomb site. Frost not being tagged far. Blazy finally relocating his aim and picking up the frag. And Fragmasters, they're going to be happy with that. Timeout, and first round goes to them.
But I mean, we have to also now understand that TCM thinking, well, Fragmasters are going to be trying something different. We'll do something to push Froster all the way up on that A side. And I doubt he's going to be doing the same. Actually, he's going for a mid-push. As he gets himself a very nice fast front spawn. Flash and nade go out. He does find Soka, finds Vey too. And, ooh, so close. Headshot from Peter. Very lucky from him, I feel. Oh, but Lavishmir's Deagle wreaking havoc onto Mingska. And now it is all down to supposedly Blazy and Blazy. But it is Blazy and Peter. Blazy taken out there by Lavishmir. All up to Peter now. 1 versus 3. And started off by taking out Lavishmir, now moving over towards that B side. Does put some movement on those fences. Can you find the frag though? It is most likely Jermaine back there. No, Jermaine's actually coming up from behind and opting to go towards White Van, and that's definitely going to be the right decision. He should be able to catch Peter off guard. He does do so.
Took his time.
And that is 6 points, or 6 map points on the board here for TCM. And they've got loads of time to pick up the next round and take it to the second map and grab themselves that 1 map point, puts them closer to the grand final versus Team ESPC.
And I can't help but feel that TCM really, they've doubted Fragmasters before, and they had this amazing comeback on backlot. I don't think this, every single round TCM are going to keep their game face on as they do go into this round looking incredibly strong. Fragmasters, 2 players with remaining. It's Minx going Blazy, just Minx now as Lubishma lands that SMG frag, and Minx in a pretty difficult situation to go clutch. Bomb down in Death Alley. Frosted knows about it as he begins to push down Z. Going to check every corner. Yes, it's going to be Frosted to mop that round up. 13-6 is your first game. And wow, just look at that scoreboard. Fragmasters definitely struggling as individuals at the moment.
I mean, Fragmasters still have the good half. They're still going to try and keep the smiles up, and no matter how you look at it, they just got defeated 13-6 over TCM. And you know, this is the one map or one of the 2 maps they did not play yesterday. They played Crossfire, Backlot, and what was the third one?
Crossfire, Backlot.
Strike. Strike was the one that Fragmasters won so heavily, and now it seems like Fragmasters are falling back to the one map that they hope can pull it out. We are now moving on to Strike. It is the map chosen here